Hi, I'm Dr. Tom Lewis, founder of Real Health Innovations. I'm a medical scientist with credentials from Harvard School of Public Health and a degree from MIT. And Real Health Innovations is all about helping people prevent, slow, stop, or reverse the most serious diseases that affect our society. Those are chronic diseases and conditions. And today I want to talk to you about one of the most simple ways to prevent, slow, or reverse chronic diseases, and that is taking your cod liver oil. And so I want to explain the details of how profound cod liver oil is, and it's simply a substance that boosts our immune system. So let's take a quick look at what our immune system is all about. So this is actually a chart of death rates with age from influenza, the flu. And we can see in the younger years, the population's children are vulnerable because their immune system is immature and developing. And then as we get older, we see what's a process called immunosenescence. It's basically the dying off of our immune system with age. And so what we all want to do is we want our immune system to be as strong as possible. We want to lower the curve and extend the curve out as much as possible. And cod liver oil is one of the substances that will do that. And I want to show you the proof. So cod liver oil has been known since the Viking era to reduce inflammation. How do we know that? Because they simply rub cod liver oil on their hands to reduce soreness and pain. Imagine rowing like this all day long. You get sore, you have painful joints. The cod liver oil solved that. Now, today, curing rheumatoid arthritis is almost unheard of. We give patients pills to reduce the pain, but we don't cure the disease. Here's a case in 1780 where a woman who had excruciating rheumatoid arthritis in her hands was cured by both rubbing the cod liver oil on her hands and taking it internally. So next we see that cod liver oil, well known in 1964 and before, to lower serum cholesterol. What are we on today? Statin drugs and other artificial drugs, but cod liver oil will naturally lower our cholesterol and by making our immune system healthy. So cod liver oil, they didn't realize if you used it at a high enough dose from the 1780 study that it would actually cure rheumatoid arthritis, but in 2008 they realized that if you gave cod liver oil, that rheumatoid arthritis sufferers with a lot of pain wouldn't have to take as many NSAIDs and painkillers to be able to deal with the pain. It would reduce their pain threshold. So we can also see that the real cod liver oil is very good at reducing cardiovascular disease, and how we learned that is we were given cod liver oil in the early 1900s for children to prevent that painful bone disease, which we now realize is a vitamin D deficiency, which cod liver oil has vitamin D, to reduce rickets, and these people had much less cardiovascular disease. So we were treating pain, rheumatoid arthritis, and now cardiovascular disease and rickets with one elixir, if you will. So cod liver oil consumption, we now know in prospective real good studies today, published in 2016, is that cod liver oil consumption reduces or lowers the risk of death from cardiovascular disease. So fish oil, as your doctor might have told you, is really good for the heart. Cod liver oil is better because it's fish oil, which contains also vitamin D and vitamin A. This is really interesting, treating tuberculosis. So we're kind of now getting an appreciation for how cod liver oil really works. Now this study is reviewing something that happened in British hospitals in 1848. The disease at the time was called consumption. We now recognize that these people had tuberculosis infection. They were literally coughing up blood. Was cod liver oil a miracle cure? No, but treating a tuberculosis patient who's spitting blood today with antibiotics is still not a cure. But we saw stabilization and reduction of death rates greater in the cod liver oil group. So cod liver oil boosts your immune system and provides your immune system with some antibiotic capabilities. This is really interesting that cod liver oil during pregnancy is associated with lower risk of type 1 diabetes later in life for that child. So it's telling us that, wow, the mother is passing on something and the baby doesn't have great immunity, so they're susceptible to whatever the mother is passing on. So we're seeing, this is the American Diabetes Association, potential roles of virus infection precipitating the progression of type 1 diabetes, and the children on cod liver oil have much less type 1 diabetes, therefore by inference much less viral infection burden. So we're treating viruses. It's all our immune system, it's boosting it with cod liver oil. So we look at the daily use of cod liver oil and we see a profound reduction in lung and other solid tumors. There's a lot of folks that believe that there's a viral antecedent precursor to certain types of cancers, and we now see a second study that, or a second type of study that shows that cod liver oil may actually be controlling our viral infectious burden. And one of the things I think is most important to society is that the fish oils in cod liver oil help develop strong neurons in any brain, particularly our young, and that supplementation of lactating mothers with cod liver oil actually increases IQ of the children. So let's do a quick review. What are the cod liver oil highlights? Yes, a lot of people do not want to take cod liver oil, particularly in the liquid form. Take it in the pills. But my family actually puts a half a shot glass full of cod liver oil and shoots it and maybe drinks a little lemon water to chase it down. Why do we do this? Because it'll prevent or reverse rheumatoid arthritis. It lowers cholesterol, it increases IQ, it reduces heart disease and cardiovascular mortality rates. Type 1 and 2 diabetes, it's fantastic for that. We now know it's great for weight loss. It increases insulin sensitivity. It's known to reduce cancer risks and rates, reduces pain and inflammation, treats tuberculosis, and the real mechanism is just improving general immunity. So I bring back this tuberculosis, or rather this influenza slide, and we can see that we need to boost our immunity in the young, and we need to boost our immunity in the old, but everybody would benefit from boosting their immunity in general. And cod liver oil is an extremely simple thing you can do to supplement and improve the state of your health and reduce your chronic disease burden. My name is Dr. Tom Lewis, founder of Real Health Innovations, and I hope you found this information interesting. Thank you.